Hey guys, CharlieBramps here, and what am I even doing? That wasn't even funny, like what even was that? Anyway, as I was gonna say, today I'm gonna make a video of me, but basically just ranting at this camera. Basically, over the last maybe 6 months by now, actually, I've just been, going through life, and every time something annoys me, I've just noted it down on my phone, and I've compiled all of these things into a list, and we'll be going over them today. I reckon that this video is going to be pretty relatable, so stick around and see if any of these things relates to you. Okay, the first thing that ticks me off is when people say, "Spoiler alert!" and then instantly follow that up with a spoiler. Spoiler alert, Batman dies in Avengers Endgame. Like, literally, you gave me a fraction of a second to react to what you're saying. Even if you gave me 10 seconds, even if you gave me 5 seconds, you could have given me 3 seconds, and at least that would have allowed me to cover my ears so that you don't spoil the movie or the game or the book for me or whatever. This literally happened to me when I was watching a podcast about Avengers Endgame. I mean, to be honest, I'm not too much of a Marvel fan myself, so it didn't affect me too badly, but just in general, just don't do this. Okay, this next thing is kind of petty, but basically, just in short, when you're with a group of friends or when you're just with someone and then they whip out like a bar of chocolate or crisps or something like that, and then they just go, "Oh, do you want this? Do you want this?" And then you're just like, "Hell yeah, I want a free packet of crisps or whatever." So then you get it, you start feeling it a bit, and oh, what's that? There's nothing in there. Why the flip have you given me an empty packet? What am I going to do with it? How about you just go to a bin or a trash can or something instead of giving me this sweaty, greasy packet of what's-its? Like, I don't... Why would you think I want this? Okay, this next thing. Every time this happens to me, I swear, I just want to beat the ever-loving heck out of a dictionary. That sounded really random, but you'll see why. Basically, let's say that you're reading something and then you see a word that you don't understand. So what would you do? Like any normal person, you'd go and look up the word. So then you go and look up the word. Let's say the word was sophistication. So sophistication. Sophistication. The quality of being sophisticated. Like what am I supposed to get from that? You've literally just defined the word that I've looked up with the same word. You've basically just said to me, sophistication means sophistication. Like, yeah, thanks. That's really gonna help me. Okay, this next thing I'll be talking about has literally been bugging me for yonks. Because I knew a kid that used to use this excuse all the flipping time. A while back in primary school, I was in an argument with this kid that basically just picked up my football on the playground and booted it over the fence. So of course, like anyone would, I just went up to the kid and said, "Why'd you do that?" And do you know what they respond with? Come closer, come closer. What the person said, they said, "It's a free country." Like, well, literally, best argument right there. Saying to someone, "It's a free country," can be applied to literally anything. Order. So you have hereby been charged with 3 counts of home invasion, 6 counts of manslaughter, and you stole 3 Freddos from the post office. This alone could put you in prison for 25 years. What do you have to say for yourself? Jesus, prison for 25 years? Oh, come on, Charlie, just think of something. Think of something to say. How could you put me in prison for 25 years when it's a free country? Oh yeah, it's a free country. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, you're free to go, sir. Okay, this next thing I'm going to talk about might get me a few dislikes, it might get me a few angry comments, but I'm going to say it anyway. Why do people care so much about star signs? Like, there are always people asking me what star sign I am, and when people do ask me, I say, "Oh, I'm a Scorpio," but because I am. And then they respond by saying, like, "You're a Scorpio? That means I can't trust you. Get out of my face." Like, seriously, how does your date of birth define you as a person? And what also annoys me is when you see those kind of Instagram posts that kind of list the star signs and then list the characteristics. But what annoys me is that they're always like so general. So like, you can be looking at one of these and go, "Okay, so let's see here. I'm a Gemini. Apparently I have many talents and I like games. Wow, I won a singing competition when I was in year 2 and I also like snakes and ladders." That's so accurate. Let's see. I'm an Aries. I hate to be restricted. That is so true. I don't like being held back from things I want to do. Okay, so I'm a Taurus. That means that I'm pleasure seeking. What the hell? I like to have fun and I like to be happy. This is so true. I'm pleasure seeking. I'm a Taurus. Like, I'm not trying to hate on you if you kind of believe in these star signs, but do you see why it kind of annoys me and why I just don't understand them? Okay, and to top it all off, the #1 thing that annoys me the most is when this happens. So let's say that you've picked up an object and the object is heavier than you expected it to be. So like any normal person would, you'd voice your thoughts and go, "Wow, this object is quite heavy. And then after you say that, it's always that guy that then comes over to you and says, this isn't heavy, you must be so weak, look, I can hold it on my pinky finger. Like, yeah, it's not that heavy, but that's not what I was trying to say. I was just trying to say that it was heavier than I expected it to be. You don't need to then come over and then balance it on the nail of your pinky finger to prove how much of a gym lad you are. Like no one cares. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you get notified about my videos. Please hit like. Let's try and get to 50 likes. If you agreed with anything on the list, please comment down below. And if you disagreed with anything, tell me why. Anyway guys, I will see you in the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, until next time, goodbye.